going down.
Ottawa selects from Djurgården, Mika Zibanejad.
Tim Murray, the assistant GM, makes the call on Mika Zibanejad, who was one of the 2 wild cards, really, in this early first round. The other being Ryan Murphy of the Kitchener Rangers. Zibanejad with the most intriguing background, maybe of any player in the draft.
Let's keep all this straight here. His dad's name is Mirhad. He's an Iranian. His mom's name is Ritsa. She's Finnish. Mika speaks Farsi, Finnish, Swedish, and English. He's a big, strong, physical center who's also got some real good offensive ability. He has 1 year left on his contract at Djurgården, but the NHL agreement does allow for him to try out for the NHL team if signed before July 15th. And if he doesn't make it, get returned to Sweden to finish out his contract.
Djurgården's the same team that produced a big center not too many moons ago when the draft was back in Minnesota. Matt Sundin in 1989, first overall in that draft. And this is Mika Zibanejad. The biggest thing about him, everybody says, he looks like a nice guy, he plays like a nice guy. If you get in a one-on-one confrontation with him, he's not so nice. This is a player that's not far from being NHL ready. I think you're right though, Bob, he'll stay another year in Djurgården. But for Ottawa Senators and their offense that was so starved, 192 goals last year, the worst in the National Hockey League, you now have second-line insulation for Jason Spezza down the middle.
So far we've had 6 picks in the draft. 3 are Canadian and 3 are Swedish. And again, Sweden making its name early on, as it has in recent years in the NHL draft.
Bob talked about David Rundby playing in Skellefteå. Now he's part of the Ottawa Senators organization. Ottawa's very comfortable taking Swedes. Daniel Alfredsson is their captain. And now you look at what's going on with them. Erik Karlsson's part of their team. They are not afraid of Swedish players, much like New Jersey. It's going to work out for this kid. I couldn't be happier for the fans in Ottawa. He is a quick strike offensive player.
Now, when you look at the offensive totals, Bob, you see the 8 goals. Remember that in the men's league in Sweden, young players quite often don't play. So for a 17 or 18-year-old player to get regular ice time in the Swedish Elite League, which you could argue is the second best league in the world, is something.
He had 4 goals and 8 points in 6 games at the World Under-18 in April when he's playing against his peers, his own age group. You're right, Gord. He's big, he's strong. He's still going to fill out a little bit more, but he also has the ability to score goals and be physical. He does both those things equally well. I alluded to the fact the NHL has a transfer agreement with Sweden. Understand how this works. If he is signed before July 15th, he can try out for the Ottawa Senators. And if he makes the team, they can bypass his last year in his contract on Djurgården. If he doesn't make the team, then they are obliged to send him back to play in the Swedish Elite League for another year.
And you wonder, how much of the Ottawa Swedish flavor will continue. And they've got another pick coming up at number 21. Right now, though, we'll back to James Duffy.
All right, with Mika Zibanejad and Brian Murray. Mother Finnish, father Iranian, speaks Swedish, Finnish, English, and you may have to add some French to that. Congratulations. How does it feel to be an Ottawa Senator?
Thank you very much. I'm really excited about it. This is a dream coming through. I have my buddy there, and Marcus Sørensen, that got drafted last year. I'm so excited. I'm so happy.
Bob was just talking about your contract situation, how if you make the team, you can come over and play for the Ottawa Senators, or you go back for a year. Is it your intention to make this team and play in Ottawa next year, or are you okay with another year in Sweden?
Well, when I'm attending the draft at the camp, it's my goal to make the team, and if I'm not making it, I'm going to work hard in Djurgården next year and make sure that I'm making next year.
Brian, you'd been stockpiling on defense with Erik Karlsson, Jared Cowan, David Rundblad. So is that why the choice of forward became obvious to you?
Yeah, we thought it was very important to get a forward that could play fairly early on, whether it's next year or the year after. We've got a big guy here that can skate and handle a puck, and he brings a real impact to our hockey team. So we're really excited to get Mika.
You have 6 picks in the first 66 overall in this draft, and you've been known to make moves here before. Can we expect you to stay at those numbers, or are you trying to get something done maybe?
Well, we've talked to a couple of teams about doing something different. I don't know what will happen. I think draft day is a tough day because people want to retain their picks, but we're ready to do something if it's open.
Is there a lot of talk down there on the floor right now, any more than usual?
Not more than usual, I don't think. I think the fact that I have a couple of extra seconds in particular, teams are a little more interested in talking to me.
All right, Brian Murray, the general manager of the Ottawa Senators, and Mika Zibanejad, the newest member of the Ottawa Senators. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Another Canadian